rise winter coat on the sides of his stomach are finally gone. I still use my little mini rubber curry comb. He still has a few left, but it's not as bad as it was. He's finally shedding, and I think it's due to the fact, well, of course, we're finally getting hot enough weather, like it's staying like in the upper 80s here lately. But also, I think what helped his process a lot is when I bought him 100X Equine Gut X, which right now he's been on it for a month, and I followed the instructions and I did that 30-day pump loading dose, and I can tell you it has worked him a lot. And I think for my next vlog I will review that for you and let you know how I liked it, which I can tell you right now I liked it, but I'll go into more depth, I guess is what I'm trying to say. After I get done using my mini rubber curry comb, I use my original curry comb, the one that's metal, to brush off anything that the mini rubber curry comb loosened up in his coat, which isn't really much since his coat now is slick and shiny. And as you can see, he's enjoying his Himalayan rock salt, if I can remember to put it out. Sometimes I forget and he starts chewing on his dang lead rope, but he doesn't chew on it a lot, just like he gets bored real easily. So that's why I got him that rock salt, and it's turned out to be really handy while I unsaddle and saddle him, and as you can see, brushing him also. So it comes in handy, like I said, if I can remember to put it out. Since I'm just going to be doing a lot exercise with him, I'm just going to put on my bow boots. Now, if I was going to go to a bro race or practice barrels out in my arena, I would also put on my splint boots or sports boots, whatever you want to call them. I just call them splint boots because that's what I've always called them since I started riding. But I'm just going to be doing light work, so I'm just going to stick with my bow boots. So my strength in my arms have been getting better. I've upped my weights to 10 pounds when I exercise. I used to only could do 8 pounds, but I could tell that the 8 pounds were getting too easy, so I'm to 10 pounds, and I don't think it's going to take me long to go to 12 pounds. My goal is to get to 15-pound weights and then to 20, and just go up little by little. I don't want to jump right now to 15 pounds because I know I couldn't do it, but I can tell a major difference, and that is one thing that I have struggled with is my upper strength. My leg strength is good, just my upper strength has not been very good. So that's what I'm trying to get better at, is doing exercises that include more upper strength, and so far it has been a big payoff. So this is one of the exercise routines I do. I do have another one I do, but I do not believe that my camera, or actually no, my camera will not pick up on me because I will be going out further than what I'm doing right now. And I actually did a short on this exercise routine, but I thought for this I would show y'all in more depth, like the whole exercise routine. It's just something really simple, and I just like doing it. But if y'all want this part, y'all can fast forward through it because I just walked him around for probably 5 minutes. So now that I got his joints a little warmed up from all the walking we did, I'm going to ask him into a trot right there, and we will trot for 2 minutes in this direction. So now I will stop him, back him up a few steps, and turn him around, and I will walk him 1 lap around the circle. I'll ask him into a trot again, and we will trot 2 minutes in this direction also. Now I will stop him up here and back him up a few steps, and then we'll turn around and I'll walk 1 lap in the circle. Then I will ask him into a lope, and we will lope for 2 minutes in this direction also. Now I will stop him right here, back him up a few steps, and turn him around, and we will walk one lap once again around the circle. Now I will ask him to elope, and we will elope for 2 minutes in this direction also. Then I will stop him right here and back him up a few steps. I just love his stop right here. And then when we're done exercising, which I am right here, I will flex him from both sides, and then we will go cool down. Now after this, I did like walk around the barrels and trot around the barrels, and I did record it, but it didn't like look good because around my barrels is mowed, but then like there's still tall grass and you couldn't see me very well. So I decided not to include that. All we did was walk and trot because that's the only speed I can go around them out here in the little pasture because the ground isn't all that great. And he's one of those horses that he will get down and turn, and I just don't even want to chance it out in the little pasture due to the ground. It's like when he needs to be on dirt when he turns because he does get down and turn. He's pretty gritty, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now, after we did do the barrel work that I couldn't put on here because of the bad quality of the video, we did go cool off in the big pasture, and I have to just film from up here in the saddle because if not, y'all wouldn't be able to see me if I went way like toward the end down there. And here is Robbie and handsome as always, and I had to get this quick video shot, and of course he has to be a little silly too. Now when I unsaddle, I always start with the breast collar first, and then I go to my back cinch. And the reason why you always start with the back cinch first is just in case if like your horse spooks or something, then at least you know your saddle will still be very secure on your horse. And that's just how I was taught. And if you think about it, it does make sense. I even took precaution with Butterfly too when I unsaddled, just because she was older, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And she was, I mean, he's broke, but she was like more, I guess, not experienced, but she was used to more because she was a lot older than Rye is. And I still even took precautions because there was some things that would spook her and some wouldn't, but she was more experienced, like I said, than Rye. And with him, I do have to take a little bit more precaution just because he is 7 and he still hasn't like had all the experience Butterfly had. So it's just really important just to always be cautious, even with the ones that are fully broke. So after I unsaddle, I just go ahead and brush him down just to get the girth sweat marks evened out where he looks a little bit decent. But he didn't sweat all that bad, so I didn't rinse him off. And also, like, the temperature here, it's been like in the upper 80s, but at night it's like cooled down like to like 64 and stuff. And I'm like, well, when the nights like start getting warmer, I probably would have rinsed him off, but he wasn't too sweaty. But I try not to work him too hard. That's why I only do 2 minutes of trotting and loping. And I just brushed him down really good here. And I did spray him with fly spray, but I think I forgot to film me spraying him down with fly spray. But I did spray him down because, like I said, he does not like flies, period.